Hi, Janelle Ryan here from Sky High Coaching, and thanks for joining me today. Today, I'd love to have a little bit of a chat with you about courage and confidence. I'm going to introduce you to one of my clients. All my clients are extraordinary, but I'm just going to bring one to the fore today, a woman I'm working with who is about halfway through, we're about just over halfway through a year-long private coaching program. This woman has done the most amazing things. She has immersed herself in the work. She's worked on herself, for her career, for her family, for her health. She's not the woman I met about 7 or 8 months ago. She's a completely different woman. The conversations we're having are completely different. They're deeper and richer and bolder, because she's become deeper and richer and bolder, right? So last time we spoke, we were doing a little bit of a check-in because we're just over halfway through, and high performers this may resonate with you, high performers sometimes aren't that great at celebrating their successes because they're either looking for ways they could have done it better, bigger or bolder, or they've already moved on. Oh yeah, that was great. Tick. Now we're going to do this thing over here. This is our next thing. So with my clients, I really love slowing them down and celebrating how far they've come and celebrating their growth and their expansion and their transformation and their achievements. So we did that on this call, which was heaps of fun, of course. And then afterwards, I asked her, what are we doing now? What do you want to immerse yourself in for the rest of our time together? What's the next experience you want to have in this life? And she looked at me and said, well, I was going to ask you that. I was going to ask you what you can see in me and what direction you think maybe I should go next. Now, this isn't the type of coach I am. I believe you know deep inside what you want to do next. And I'm not an expert in your life. You're an expert in your life. Like she's an expert in her life. Not me, her. So I asked her one of my favorite questions. Well, what would you do tomorrow after this call next week if only you felt more confident, or if only you had a little bit more courage? Now, when I ask someone this question, sometimes there's a couple of responses that I usually receive. One is I'll get an I don't know instantly, which I don't accept. I slow them down and get them to think about it, because you do know. You just got to bring it forth. Sometimes someone will know instantly. Instantly, the answer will just come out instantly. This is what I would do next if I had more courage or confidence. And confidence. She thought about it mindfully and then said, this is what I would do. And it was very specific. It was a very specific experience that she wants to have. And I'm not going to share it with you because that's between her and I, right? And in her mind, it felt really big. And she even went on to say that she'd wanted to do it for a while and hadn't had the courage. So what we did was we broke it down. I can feel how this feels really big and overwhelming for you and maybe almost impossible. I can feel that, and I can see how it looks that way. So let's just ease in. Let's talk about it a little bit. Let's look on the components. Let's just pull it apart a little bit and see where we land. And we landed in this really beautiful, soft place where she had one action item to take, one step, which now seemed to her quite small and effortless and easy. And oh my gosh, how could I have not just done this? Because now I can see that it's going to be quite simple. But it's going to create a huge impact. It's the first step in her leap into this new experience that she wants to bring into her life. So when we hold ourselves back, and we all do this, we know deep down we're limitless. We know deep down we're usually the ones that limit ourselves. And we know there's always more to experience in this life, and we're deserving of it. You may not even know that that's true. And then we feel like we don't have the courage or the confidence to step in that direction, so we don't. And that's quite a human response. So the trick is to become very, very, very clear on what it is, what the next experience is you want to bring into your life. It could be in your career, in your business, in your health, in your love life, in yourself. I've worked with one of my most favorite clients was a woman who came to me and said, I want to work with you. There's nothing external out there that I want to bring in. I want to learn more about me and why I react to things the way I do and why I show up the way I do. That was the work we did. So that was internal. But that was what she wanted to experience, a calmer, more emotional, intelligent self. More self-awareness. She wanted that experience. So anyway, back to this client. So we broke it down. Now she knows the step to take. It seems easy and effortless and graceful. And we may not have removed all the fear, right? There's a part of her that thinks she's not quite ready, but she's going to do it anyway. Because if there was no fear, we wouldn't need any courage. There has to be a little bit of fear to need the courage, which I call a quantum quiver. So what I'm describing to you here are a couple of principles of quantum leaping. A quantum leap, which to so many people sounds really big and overwhelming and huge and scientific, when we can make it really simple. A quantum leap is a small, effortless, easy step that creates a huge impact. That's what we created, a small, effortless step for her. Another principle of quantum leaping is knowing exactly where you want to land. Knowing exactly where you want to land after you've leapt. She knows exactly where she wants to land. And then the other principle that came into play was you move before you think you're ready. This is only a few principles of quantum leaping. There's about 15 of them. But knowing them, understanding them, playing with them, actually using them, has the power to transform everything for you. It did for me. Changed my life. Learning these theories and then putting them into practice changed my life and will continue to change my life, and are changing my clients' lives who choose to embrace them. I'm going to be doing this again from the 12th of July. I say again because this is about the 4th round of taking the leap. From the 12th of July, I am going to be in a group. People are already registering. And we're going to spend 6 weeks leaping. They're going to learn all the principles of quantum leaping. They're going to become very clear on where they want to land, what they want to experience next, and we don't care how big it is. You're limitless, right? And then I'm going to stand and walk or stand beside them as they leap. And we're all going to be doing it together. I'm going to be taking my own leaps, my next leaps. While I'm in the group, we're all going to be doing it together. If this sounds at all interesting or exciting, or you've got the quantum quiver, that little bit of fear that's actually excitement, click on the link, have a read. There's an early bird special until the end of the month, 30th of June. So if it is calling out to you, I wouldn't wait. And come with us and begin your very first or next quantum leap. We hope to see you. Have a great day. Bye.